If you take a look at a map of northern South America, Venezuela looms large, bordering the Caribbean Sea, stretching from mountain ranges and plains to dense jungles. But what really makes Venezuela stand out isn't geography alone. It's what lies beneath, the largest proven oil reserves in the world. For decades, oil has been at the heart of the country's economy and the reason why Venezuela regularly surfaces in discussions of U.S. foreign policy. Why would the United States, separated by the Caribbean, ever consider invading Venezuela? The short answer: strategic self-interest. The long answer involves oil, the global economy, geopolitics, and criminal networks. In more ways than one, Venezuela is a powerfully tempting and risky target. Let's start with oil. Venezuela's reserves are even greater than those of Saudi Arabia. For most of the 20th century, these reserves fueled both Venezuela's rise and, paradoxically, its instability. When oil prices are high, Caracas is flush with cash. When they drop, so too does the economy, and along with it, political stability. But oil isn't the only card in play. Venezuela has become one of the main corridors for illicit drugs destined for the United States. Drug trafficking organizations, flush with money and guns, have partnered with elements of the Venezuelan military and government. The Cartel of the Suns, a network of high-ranking military officials, has deep ties to the cocaine trade, making Venezuela a transit zone connecting Colombian producers with Caribbean routes north. Billions of dollars in drugs flow through annually, fueling violence not just in Venezuela, but across Central America and into U.S. cities. Both of these factors combine to make Venezuela a headache for American policymakers. The Maduro government, seen by Washington as increasingly authoritarian and hostile, only deepens the dilemma. Regime change, whether through sanctions or force, has been discussed openly. An actual invasion, however, would be a drastic step, far from the norm in recent U.S. foreign policy. It would risk not only regional destabilization, but a potential confrontation with other powers such as Russia and China, who have interests in Venezuela's oil. Militarily, U.S. assets in the Caribbean could move quickly. Politically, justifying intervention would require framing it as a necessity, countering drug flows or humanitarian catastrophe, or protecting the energy lifeline. What's clear is that the potential invasion would not be about empire, but about maintaining control over critical flows of oil, of illicit drugs, and of regional influence. Venezuela, rich and fractured, sits precariously at the crossroads of these American interests. Whether war is truly likely remains uncertain, but it is easy to see why Venezuela looms so large in Washington's strategic imagination.